Hello beautiful people, and if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, it's great to see you again. Before I get into today's message, what you'll receive in this video is my channeled message plus a page from the Angel Guidance book and also a healing oracle card from the Universal Love deck. Please note that this is a collective group message, meaning it may not resonate with you today, and that's simply okay. Come back tomorrow where the message may be more aligned with what you need to know. Okay, so today's message is listen to your gut instinct, otherwise known as inner guidance, inner wisdom, whatever word resonates with you. What's going on in your life right now that you are uncertain about or even confused? This can be both personally and professionally, okay? So what I'm sensing is that there is a decision that needs to be made in your life and you're really not sure which way to go. This is the opportunity that if you're trying to find the answer, it's about getting in touch with your gut instinct. So let's keep going on with the message. They're getting me to go ahead, and it's like, no, this is all in the message. I know this. Are you trying to find the answer in your head? Are you thinking the answer rather than tap in and connect to your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, gut instinct, intuition, whatever you want to call it? You know that we've all got it, right? We've all got gut instinct, and we definitely, which in some people like to use the term intuition. Have you taken time to sit with yourself, quieten your thoughts or your mind? Some people like, depends what term resonates with you. Now you can do this by either deep breathing, some of you it may be meditation, and for others it's whatever method that you use to connect and hear your inner guidance, yeah? Or your inner wisdom, or your intuition, whatever word resonates. I'm going to keep, because I don't want to limit you to going, I don't have that, because that particular word doesn't resonate with you. Your answer in truth lies within. Learn to respect your inner guidance and not question it by listening to what your thoughts are telling you. I'm going to elaborate on this because it's given me so much information and I want to keep to the message for now. You truly can obtain the gift of being connected with your truth, your inner guidance and wisdom, with practice and being open to it. Yeah? The less you base your life decisions on what you think and more on what you feel, observe how quickly you move forward on your chosen life's journey. You are able to live life on your terms, not the terms of your BS thinker. I'm going to say the word bullshit thinker. Yeah? That bases your life's decisions on assumptions, because it's what it thinks. So thinks is an assumption, right? And the choices, the safe choices, to keep you in your comfort zone. It doesn't want you to stress out. It doesn't want you to get nervous. It wants you just to live life like this. Yeah? Live life more from your gut than your head, and see how fast you grow and move forward towards your best life. You know, as soon as I really learnt the value of my gut instinct and my intuition and focused more on it, I then only realized how much I have actually lived my life by my gut. I didn't consciously know it until I went back and went, wow, I felt that, I felt that, I felt that. And in the times where I went against my gut and I listened to my thoughts, on reflection, the decisions weren't the right decisions to make. If I had gone by my gut, they would have been the right decisions. And so really, in essence, I would love for you to take some time and reflect on the decisions that you've made in life and identify which ones were from gut, which ones were from head, and see which has served you positively in your life going forward. I'm going to say for the majority of you, if you really do reflect and really look at it, I'm going to say predominantly you're going to find that your gut instinct has served you very well. I'm going to say my gut instinct would be 99.9% right. When I've really gone and when I'm in a confused state, or if I've got a decision to make, I do go to gut, because I know that if it's an opportunity, my head is going to take me out because it's fear and it's uncomfortable. And it's going to say all of the things it's going to tell me. But in essence, when I tap into my gut says, you know what, Kate, if you don't take this opportunity, you're going to stay where you are. This is an opportunity to step you forward. So what are you going to do? Listen to this or listen to this? If I want my goals and that's my focus, then I'm going to listen to my gut. I'm not listening to my head. And this is for this is for every area of your life. In work, in your personal life, I'm also a trader, so even for trading, I do actually listen to my guidance, my inner guidance. If it doesn't feel right, I don't go for it. Even if my TA says it's okay. And to date, on the ones that I didn't take because my gut just went, it's been right. So this is something for you to really consider. And if you live by this and what you think, and this makes a lot of your decisions, take some time and decide, you know what? Really look into your gut. What is your gut saying? And especially for those of you, like the message said, there's something that's come up in your life, whether it be personal or professional, that's confusing. You're not sure which way to go. You're not sure on your decision. So rather than keep thinking about the pros and the cons at an analytical level, go inward and go to your inner guidance and ask it what it feels is best for you. And when you don't allow this to come into play, the answer will be there. It'll either feel right or it'll feel wrong. It's simple. Go to the place of feel. Yeah? All right, let's keep moving along to the daily guidance. What page? Erase guilt from your consciousness. Before I read this message, please close your eyes with me and take a deep breath. Just to recenter yourself so you can absorb all the words from this message. When you do something for another person out of a sense of guilt or obligation, you end up resenting that individual. This feeling robs you of the joy that you normally feel while helping someone else. It's a blinder that blocks the light within your relationships. That's why we angels are working with you today to erase guilt from your consciousness. This emotion differs a sense of responsibility, which is based on care feelings. The key is to help others from a place of love, not out of obligation, because the former is light-hearted, while the latter is drudgery. Absolutely. Which do you think is healthier for you and the relationship? I'm going to say, which do you feel is healthier for you and the relationship? I already know. I hope you do too. Before you do anything that you don't want to, stop for a brief moment and ask us for assistance. We can lift your mindset to the level of love so that you can either find a comfortable alternative to performing the task or be able to accomplish it with a joyful heart. Thought for today. I remember that I don't need to do anything because of guilt or fear. I ask my angels to assist me if I ever feel resentment or dread when facing a task. They adjust my thinking, I'm going to say feeling, my emotions and the entire situation so that what I do is a perfect demonstration of love. Okay, this has absolutely just given me a little bit more insight into this. Listening to your head. how many of you, when you heard that message, absolutely it's partly swaying your decision because the feeling of guilt and out of obligation that you may say yes to either a task, an opportunity, a job, but it's not really what you want. You don't feel it. It's not in you. But there's this sense of guilt if you say no. And I'm going to say absolutely anything you do should be out of love, from love, because you choose to, not from obligation. Yeah? Because then it does absolutely anything you feel obligated to do, or you're saying, I should, that word should means obligation in itself. The essence of the word should, the intention behind it is obligation. It makes you feel obligated. When you say, I should do that, I feel obligated. Yeah? It's not coming from a place of choice, it's a place of have to. Two different things. And so definitely take that into consideration with listening to your head or your gut. Right now, some of you are listening to your head because this guilt is coming into play, the feeling of guilt. And it could be what's swaying you to say yes. And now I hope that it's highlighted that, do you really want to commit to something that you feel is you're gonna drag your sorry backside to do it whenever you have to do it because you feel you should do it. It's not because you choose to and you want to do it and it brings you excitement. See how it can absolutely impact your emotional state just saying the word should. The word drudgery means it changes your whole emotional state when you feel you have to do something. It's against the grain. It's like this tug of war. It's really important to identify little things that impact you. And the word should and obligation and guilt is all negative. It causes this dis-ease and toxicity in your body. Why would you do that, which impacts your emotional state? So this is where it becomes so much easier when you choose to come from gut and go, does it feel right for me? No. And stay there. Don't go to here where this is going to say, oh, you should. You should do it. Go on. Because in essence, when you're saying that, you're putting someone else first before you. You're putting their wishes before your own. You're making their time more valuable than your own time. These are all the things you need to ask yourself. So if you're saying I should, that indicates obligation, which then will cause you drudgery. I love that message. That's a brilliant, another thing to add to that, to really highlight, and you'll know that's an indication whether if you're saying I should, that's coming from your head. It's what you think. It's not what you feel. So great awareness, that message, to really just enhance our awareness of self, of where the answer is actually coming from. And I love that. Okay, let's go to the card. What have we got? Listening. Absolutely. This is saying, listen to what your body and your gut is saying when you're in a place of confused. It's because it's conflict, right? Confusion, and when we say I don't know, comes from conflict of head and gut. They can't come to the same answer. So there's this, the easiest option is to go in the middle and I don't know, right? Or to make us feel confused because one is saying yes and one is saying no. And of course it's going to surface as confusion. But we know our truth lies within, and it's about just going, okay, I'm not listening to you. I'm going to go with here and watch how your confusion dissipates. We're confused, we feel lost, we have any of those feelings and don't know when there's conflict between the head and the gut. That causes this feeling because one is saying one thing and the other is saying another, and it's like this tug of war. And so for the body, the easiest thing is to go right in the middle, which is I don't know. I don't know if it's left or I don't know if it's right. Yeah? because that's the easiest way. And sometimes it just allows us time to find the answer or feel the answer. Yeah. Who wins? The head or the gut? Ask yourself, who wins most of the time? The head or the gut? Listening. And listening to your inner wisdom. It's a lot harder than tapping in and hearing your thoughts. Your thoughts are so easy, they're just there. But to hear your inner guidance is not so easy. It doesn't come like your thoughts. So you got to fight the battle and really allow yourself the time to connect to find the answer. It doesn't come like your thoughts do. All right. And you know, your answers may come in your dreams. This is someone sleeping and notice the star. And I go, guidance. You may not believe in, you know, angels or God or whatever, but there is guidance for you. And it's inner guidance, but it also can come from there. So I love that. And I love that it's in the shape of a star. So let's go to listening. Okay, before I read this message, if you want to close your eyes and just take a deep breath with me. You are about to receive an important message from your higher self, or alternatively, someone dear to you who has passed into the realm of the spirit world. The information you receive will clarify and shed light on something important to you. Over the coming days, try to relax and switch off from the outside world at times. Absolutely. Bring your focus within and listen out for intuitive whispers that flow through your mind or your feelings that swell up from within your heart center. When the time is right, you will know. It is often when you least expect it. Absolutely. So there is guidance. It spoke about intuition. And for some of you, it may be someone who has passed that is there to assist you to find your answers, or it's someone in your close proximity that is there. I don't necessarily always believe that it is just in passing, but it's someone close to you that may be able to assist you with guidance. But definitely this has said go inward, because the answer is within you. It's just that you've got to make the time for it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Answered prayers. Hello. Love, 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 love. Okay, so clearly a continuation of this. If you listen to your inner guidance, if you listen to your angels, you're someone who has passed that may be able to give you a message, or your higher self, or someone externally in your close proximity that you feel is really trustworthy and really has your best interest at heart, and they're going to give you an answer based on you, not on what they think they would do in that situation. Does that make sense? So many people will say, oh yeah, I'd do that if I was given the opportunity. It's not about them. And you are not them. So they really need to come from a place of going, they know you well. They know your goals, your dreams, your hopes, your what desires. And are they going to base their answer, response, and their respond on what you want moving forward, not on if it was them? Does that make sense? Okay. My goodness. As you can see, again, the star represents, and I'm going to say it's quite close to the throat chakra, which the throat chakra is often blocked when we don't speak our truth, or we don't even find our truth. And our truth sits in our gut. So you could be saying yes to an opportunity, but your truth is no. It's going to distract you from whatever else you are working on. It's not really relevant to your path moving forward. And you may be saying yes out of obligation, out of you should, right? And what that's going to cause you is drudgery. And not only that, you're going to lose focus on what you're doing, where you were headed. Because, you know, I love that the butterfly is near the gut. And we all know how butterflies come about, right? They start off as one and they grow and evolve and become the butterfly. That is very much like you. We grow and evolve. And now as you're growing, it's time to really tap in there where the butterfly is, because the answers are there that are going to assist you to grow and evolve to wherever it is you want to go on your life's journey. This is a beautiful card. You do have wings, and I love, I can't even quite see what that picture is down at the feet, but interesting. So I go, it's saying that this for me, is it saying that when you tap into your gut and your intuition and your inner wisdom and guidance, your prayers are answered. Whatever it is you're wanting, and take away the prayers, but your goals, whatever you're wanting to attain, you will attain. That's what this is saying. So stop being analytical, get out of your head and go to your gut. And I say this a lot. It's like a repetitive message throughout all of my messages. So let's get and read what the card has for that. Before I read this message, close your eyes with me and take a deep breath. And absorb all the words from this message. The universe is listening and has heard your call for assistance. Your prayers will soon be answered. Expect a pleasant surprise in the coming weeks, but the butterfly angel depicted on this card reflects the positive transformation now taking place. She has heard your heartfelt whispers. She knows your dreams, your fears and concerns. She now answers. Listen, oh my gosh, and allow. She will fill your heart with love and joy and remind you that you are never alone. Embrace her with the new wings of light. She loves you unconditionally with the love that spans all time and space. She responds to every heartfelt call. As it said, listen and allow. Listen to your gut instinct and allow it to guide you. Because this is absolutely going to want to have its say. And it's for you to go, no, not listening, not listening, not listening. And listen and allow your gut to guide you. It wants to do that, but you have to allow it. And I know for some of you, this may not be easy because you are very analytical beings. This is not a criticism. It's just I respect that there are a lot of you out there that are very much in your thoughts 24/7. And to tap into your gut, it's like, Kat, this is just too hard. I really want you to take a baby step, and it's not about going all in. But, I'm sure, and that's why I'd love you to do the exercises, I'm sure that there has been a time in the past where on deep reflection, you've discovered that, I didn't answer from here, so I just went with my gut. And so reflect on how that felt and what you did for that. And that just enables you to go back and just keep practicing, yeah? And learn to quieten your mind. And it can be just with deep breathing. When you take a deep breath where you cannot physically take in any more breath, and you count 1, hold it, hold it, hold it. So 3 times. And then slowly push that breath out till you can push no more. You're so focused on getting enough breath in and holding and saying that and then pushing out that you do stop the thoughts. And that's when you can just say, what is best for me with that particular, whatever the particular opportunity is or the decision you need to make. And then put your hand on your gut and then feel it. You'll know, because if you can't feel the answer and it's coming from here, stop and say, it's not about thinking, and go again. What feels right for me? Yes or no? If the words and the thoughts are coming should, know that it's coming from here, okay? Because that's only going to cause you feeling drudgery, that you have to do it. It's like a drag every day, you got to do it. You don't want that for the rest of your life moving forward. So really make the decisions based on what is going to bring you joy every day, or when you do that particular thing. So for today, I hope that you've gained something little, just even a little baby step. And know that you matter. You matter. You are your most valuable asset. So invest in you every day. Form of journaling, exercise, just honoring you in some little way. It can be 5-10 minutes, but at least it's time that you're investing in yourself. It doesn't have to be massive, yeah? Some people feel that it has to be this big thing, and it doesn't. Just do something for you to step you forward. One little thing. And it could even be where, if this really resonated with you, email me. That's reaching out and saying, yeah, I discovered that I live a lot in my head. My email details are in the description box if you want to do that. And I'd be honoured. So I want to thank you for spending your time with me, as I absolutely respect your time is valuable. It's a great message. A lot has come through, and I hope that the core essence is listen to what your inner guidance has for you, because it'll always take you down the right path. And I know always is a big, strong word, but it's what I believe when we really have listened properly to what our gut and our inner guidance and wisdom has for us. So, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd be so grateful if you would like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload tomorrow's cat's message of the day. So for today, take care.